Hi. Sorry, I'm running a bit. I had to run use the restroom before I started this up. Boom, ba-dum. Oi. I think I pulled this over by accident. There we go. Guess this is the intro part of the stream for YouTube. Hi, this is Ciarfox. Welcome to my stream. As I'm wandering around trying to get this done. I already pulled for Astra, and I got her. And whatever left is going to be pulling for Ellen, Shark Girl. Sharky Shark. Okay. Heading back here. I mean... See, and then Ellen also has one. Anyways. I mean, I hit the... Is it about to start, Bella? Do you want to watch it together? Coming with. Coming! It hasn't started yet, right? Hurry! I'm excited. Okay, making sure sound is working. On this normal, ordinary morning, Wise sits in front of the TV with the kind of tension you'd expect in a battle within the hollow. A familiar voice comes from the TV.
Starloop is an important place to me. Countless musicians have performed on this stage, including the artist who inspired my music, Mr. Yoran de Winter.
Yoran de Winter.
I hope my own concert can also have that kind of power. Astra! What's the theme for your New Year's concert going to be?
No clue.
Mr. de Winter?
Never.
The theme... probably something like the astronomical moment. As we enter the new year, I hope everyone will be able to grasp their own moments of happiness.
Woo!
Oh, sounds like you're hinting at something. Have you managed to grasp your own happiness recently, Astra?
She
news to share with us?
If she's like any Asian idol, she's not allowed to actually have a boyfriend and or girlfriend. So, don't push that, reporter.
What a sneaky question. I've been fortunate to have happiness on my side all along.
Evelyn?
And that's why I want to share this feeling with everyone in New Eridu through my music. Anyway, thank you all for your support. I'll be waiting for you at Starloop Tower.
Buying tickets.
Are we?
You ready, Fairy? Act immediately at my command.
Nerds!
Affirmative.
Scalping.
Once I receive your command,
Not really. Or
I'll
am
hack
I?
into the system and secure the tickets. Master, I have a report of workplace abuse. Please address it promptly. The report states that a certain individual is attempting to use nepotism to force a diligent and humble smart employee into taking on extra tasks unrelated to work.
Yum! Awful and excessive.
How could you, Wise? Only I, Belle, get to keep Fairy on call 24/7 and have her do random chores for me.
Affirmative. Apart from hollow root analysis, I am currently also responsible for other important tasks like instant intel gathering, organizing Master's schedule, and praising Master in novel ways.
You tattletale AI. Remember that master of yours is my sister.
Nepotism.
Come on, Belle. Help me convince Fairy. These tickets are nearly impossible to score. Pretty please?
All right, Fairy. Name your price. Would you do it for more electricity?
Evaluating. Suggestion. Clarifying and formalizing the positions and hierarchy of all staff. Clearly, Master's Supreme Assistant is Fairy. First Assistant is Bangboo01, EOS. Second Assistant is Bangboo06. Third Assistant
Really?
is Bangboo18.
Really?
Fairy. That's just mean.
What?
Don't be so mean, Fairy. Wise is important to me, you know? He may not be as important as Eos, but surely Wise still outranks Lil Six.
Information updated.
Fine. If that's what it takes to score the tickets.
Keep accidentally pulling this off. Because I have things rearranged on my desk because I've been working on things. Okay.
Wait, the tickets. They're on sale already. Fairy, now!
Affirmative. Ticketing platform hacked. Remaining tickets 0. Mission failure post-analysis. Mission would have succeeded if you had given the command 181 milliseconds earlier. Such a shame, Second Assistant.
I won't get to see Astra. Belle's seen Astra so many times already. Is this what they call protagonist privilege?
Yes. I mean, meow.
Maybe I can think of something. What if I try inviting Astra out now? Maybe she'll have time.
And you're showing off. Belle, did you team up with Fairy behind my back?
Why would I?
No way. I would never.
I mean, yes on certain things, but no on that.
I officially became the second assistant and still no tickets. This sucks.
Master, I have detected a commission on Internet offering generous pay and added it to your schedule. Please check with Second Assistant for details.
You said no, but you're bossing me around already.
Since when did you get so close to Fairy? With a thoughtful little AI, I'm not just an afterthought, huh? I can't believe you're jealous of Fairy. You're actually getting jealous of Fairy? Should I be the one getting jealous of Astra then? Well now, I can't keep pretending to be angry, but I still didn't manage to buy those tickets. Belle, please ask Astra for tickets. No, that wouldn't do. Ugh, I really want to go to the concert. How about checking out our scalper tickets? There must be some on Internet by now. Scalper tickets are just so expensive, even though I really like Astra. Maybe just listening to the album will do. Spending several times more money is that. Let's just buy it. Let's buy it! Isn't there a commission? Money is earned to be spent at times like this. Gotta make sure my brother gets to the venue. So sweet of you, Belle. Though I ended up becoming the second assistant without really managing to buy that ticket. That really wasn't worth it. Anyway, there's a mission on the schedule. Let's go check it out. Alright. Then your sister, is off to earn some money. Slave away at the mines, y'all! Go meet client. Maybe the client. What was it, online that I was supposed to go? Okay. It was meant to be spent at a time like this. Let's use, Alright, seems the client's already waiting at the meetup spot at the Hollow. Let's check it out. I haven't gotten Astra leveled up fully. I mean...
The client must be nearby. Huh? What the...
Hi, Robin. I can see your bloomers.
Thank you, everyone. That one was for you. We have another spectator. What's a Bangboo doing here all alone? It's dangerous.
Astra, it's me, Belle. I had no idea it was your internet commission.
Belle?
Aw.
In a Bangboo? Oh, you're so cute! This could be a problem. What do I do?
What's wrong?
What's wrong? Relax. No need to worry. I'm a legendary proxy after all. I won't let anything happen to you.
Everybody's crushing on her.
It's not the hollow I'm worried about. I'm just wondering, should I punish you a little?
Step on me. Step on me. Step on...
We've known each other for so long, and I had no clue about your secret identity. It feels like I never truly knew you.
Exactly. That's so typical of Belle. I'd never keep any secrets from you, Astra.
Step on him. Step on him first.
Oh, you too. But I must say, this is a pleasant surprise. Of all the proxies on Internet, you're the one who's joining me on this.
Yeah.
I knew it. Fate really does favor me. I'm sure today's treasure hunt will go well.
What is it exactly? Why is it
Oh yeah,
important?
I was about to ask. What's so important that you had to do this yourself?
It's a highly sought-after treasure. Of course I have to handle it personally.
Okay.
It's the legendary record of Yoran de Winter's final performance. I've mentioned it to you before. The version available on the market isn't genuine.
Okay. The best-selling record is
That
fake?
record sold like hotcakes. It's hard to believe it was a fake.
Big corporations will do anything for profit.
I know, right?
That record is actually just a ripped compilation of Yoran's classic songs. It's totally different from what I heard live. Even as a starstruck kid, I knew it was different. That performance wasn't planned. It was originally just a small fan meetup at a music store.
Oh, cat, let me set your bed back up because you knocked it over. There.
At that time, Yoran had left his agency and, because of some legal issues, he was forced to stop performing. Both Odium and Fugue claimed to own his performance rights. Even though it was his own voice, he wasn't allowed to perform as he wished.
You know, that's what happened to the original voice of Snow White, by the way. The singing voice? Yep, Disney owned her voice. So she couldn't do anything else after that. Really.
After Yoran's death, that unpublicized performance became his final work. Then, not long ago, rumors of a bootleg recording appeared on internet. The essence of that day was incredibly pure.
Yeah.
Yoran was in top form, too. As we talked, he just started improvising. He interacted with the fans so naturally.
Well, that happened
That
to a
feeling
few
of
other actors
everyone
and
singing
actresses during
along
that
and
time.
the sensation of collective harmony we shared can't be put into words. It was almost like we had summoned something truly extraordinary.
Wish I could spirit
Aw,
some.
I'm so jealous. I've never experienced something like that before.
It's better that you haven't. The first song to touch your heart should be one of mine.
Oh, jealous?
But after witnessing that performance, I came to a realization.
I am on the debate about
Something
that.
clicked inside me. It felt like fate tapping me on the shoulder.
I really want the healer dude. The doctor from Boo Boo Pharmacy.
I knew right then that I would become a musician myself.
Yeah.
Seems like this record really means a lot to you, Astra.
Because I tried really hard on the last banner to get him.
Belle, log out of EOS now. I have to be the proxy who finds this record.
Stop shaking me.
Why? Stop shaking me! Let go! Eos is getting dizzy!
Hi. Down bad.
Oh, you two are just so adorable, fighting inside a bamboo.
Press or hold to activate idyllic cadenza. You know, basically what happens is I'm gonna... Oh, it restores HP. Nice, she's a healer.
The first objective is the Ballet Twins control room. Please lead the way,
Not right.
legendary proxy.
Press button. Yeah, I learned they're doing, except when I don't.
Follow me.
Oh, I'm a fucking magic girl. I mean, that was obvious, but I mean more so. I have a
Catch the rhythm.
falling stars. Well, her name is Astra. I should really not expect. I don't know if it's her real name, but that's her stage name at least. Okay, getting back in the groove of fighting in this. Flash him.
That thing over there. Could it be?
It's me singing. Oh, hold. Okay. Paranormal Exploration Journal. A time-worn document. The first page, the Paranormal Expedition straw in it. The journal details paranormal exploration of the ballet twins. Some pages are missing and the handwriting is blurred, providing only a faint glimpse of a bizarre experiments. Tay was gonna... Someone dug up an old comment from a paranormal site a few years back. I mean, why aren't we going to tell her about... Yos, are you good? We aren't going to tell her about, you know, the twin ballet people that tried to kill us. Ethereals. Weren't those rumors back when only the great music could be summoned by the marionettes of the ballet tower? Yeah. Someone with an ID name Sofa Cushions and Potato Chips claimed to have a bootleg recording of Jordan. She's very confident that the album is a true musical masterpiece and it definitely would attract the marionette. Eager to try it out, she then signed up for a paranormal investigation at the ballet twins. After that, she disappeared without a trace. According to one of the explorers, Sofa Cushions and Potato Chips was playing Jordan's song at the time, but they never heard it before. I remember that during that improv performance, Jordan jokingly says, "Sometimes you may find miracles when digging around between the sofa cushions." If my guess is correct, Sofa Cushions and Potato Chips was there that day, just like me and the album she played. This is very likely to be that legendary album. That's right. It was the base of the paranormal exploration team. I knew we would find something here. The log notes that 3 people left the team, and the next exploration target is the Collapse Gallery. Collapse Gallery, I remember it. Collapse Gallery. Yeah, I have a feeling that we'll definitely find something today. Sure. Oh, it's not that way. It is not that way. Nice bloomers. I'm not looking. I'm not looking. I mean, it's just there.
I would have been so lost without your help.
Well, if you really want to thank us, then could you autograph,
There are so many things that he paused that I
Stay
could...
close to me.
He could ask her to autograph.
Got it. I didn't expect you to be so chivalrous.
You won't even let me say a single word to Astra, huh?
Well, you're the one who's always asking for something.
Catch the rhythm. Someone left graffiti on the corner of the wall. The lights are all out. So scary. I think I heard singing.
I don't know why I keep on getting
I wonder if it's
I keep
something
thinking
left by
of
the
Pluto.
paranormal exploration
Sailor
team.
Pluto. I wonder why.
If I get the chance, I'd like to hear marionettes singing.
Vanguard's external memory unit. It stores key records of the paranormal exploration team past operations. When it's accessed, it reveals logs of team's activities and analysis data. However, the records abruptly cut off at a crucial moment, hinting at a grim and unfortunate outcome. The sudden interruption stirs a deep sense of curiosity and unease about the truth of what happened. It's like, could it be any clues? Should we try reading it? Come on, Belle. Open your mouth and Open your mouth immediately. Yes, ma'am. Yum yum. That data from Astro's delicious. Ah! The data has been retrieved! This really is the Bang Boot from the Paranormal Exploration team. After leaving the gallery, they went to the pantry and then came back. That's a bit strange. Let's go take a look. Yeah, I do too. Please. I've been a very bad girl, apparently, and I need punishment. Please. Please. What's with my gunner brain showing up with these things? I don't.
My song is with you.
I mean, it's kind of designed for it now that I think about it.
The Bango's moving pretty fast. Almost like it's running away.
No, I love ZZZero's music. It's like fucking amazing.
Running away? Could it be that they actually encountered Marionette? The monsters are getting tougher and tougher. I hope the exploration team is okay. Lose yourself in the music.
The data.
Lose yourself in the
ends here.
music the moment you want it. You never. Okay.
I suddenly feel really worried. Will the exploration team be okay?
Inside this folder, I hope it's not bad news. I just want everyone from the exploration team to be okay. There's a letter. It's from sofa cushions and potato chips. They had to leave a message. They had time to leave a message. It should be they're okay. Is it though? The adventurers who found this album, please rest assured I have escaped safely. The flickering lights here are truly terrifying, but following my instructions, you can get out here too. The pity I have to leave Jordan's recording behind. There's no helping it if everyone can escape. Marionette looks really scary, but to anyone who likes Jordan's music, it can't be a bad person. As long as the album's played, even the ethereals will calm down, as if they're really taking it in. Take this opportunity to run to the gallery downstairs. I left a hollow data storage unit there. Hopefully you get out successfully. I can finally relax. It seems we're safely escaped under the protection of Jordan's music. Or John. Well, wait a minute, does that mean... fan known as by Twist of Fate became the last semi-public recording of Jordan. Never officially released or leaked. This has become alleged album among music enthusiasts. Hailed his legacy. Found it. This really exists. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, wow. Could I make a small request while I have the chance? Then I'm gonna take the opportunity to raise the price. Can I ask you to sign an autograph for my brother? Is that all? Of course, no problem. Must be written to my dearest Wise. It has to be better than the one from Belle. Oops, sorry, I suddenly realized I didn't have a pen with me. Let's get out of here first. Then we buy a pen, and I can say whatever you want. I want to make a can you sign the underwear thing joke, but it gets broken.
Finally found it.
Wait.
Gotcha.
Ow. You got me.
Miss Yao. Let's keep improvisations on stage, shall we? Now then, please get in the car.
Bye-bye. Wait, I almost forgot.
Hot.
There's the autograph I owed you to my dearest Belle. Be sure to come to my New Year's concert, Kate?
Absolutely. But it was to the... Astra gets in the car and stretches out. A constant nagging noise draws her attention. On second glance, she sees a man in the car's video phone shouting angrily. Evelyn presses the mute button casually. With the sound cut off, the man's angry expressions look even more ridiculous.
What's Mr. Hobson blabbing about this time?
It's gotta be a whiny version of, please don't run off alone and stay safe before the show. I mean, if there's anything that needs to be done, just give me the orders. There's no need to put yourself at risk.
Eve, are you angry?
I can't wait to see how she plays.
No, just a straightforward, calm protest with no whining.
Oh, don't be mad. Check out what I found. It's Yoran's legacy work, the legendary secret record. I told you before, remember? After Yoran left the agency, he held a small fan meetup in a music store. I was there, and so young at the time. I never thought I'd find a recording from that day. It's all thanks to the proxies. I definitely would have gotten lost without them.
You trust people too easily. How do you know anything about these random proxies you found on internet?
I mean...
Who they really are, what their motives might be, or if they can be trusted.
They're not random proxies. They're friends I knew before. I told you about them. The siblings who run the video store on 6th Street.
If they knew before, that means Wise has been crushing on her for a while.
What?
If you already knew they were proxies from the start, you could have just DM'd them on Knock Knock. Why bother making a formal internet post?
True. I was just being stubborn out of habit. Sorry, I was wrong.
Well, you didn't know that we were proxies until we showed up anyways.
They've managed to keep their proxy identity hidden from close friends, and they use a bamboo to handle commissions. That means your friends are pretty careful and dependable. That's reassuring. Huh. If we invite them to the concert, then they might just come in handy. Let me think about where to station them.
What?
Wow, Eve, you're surprisingly generous with compliments. For other people, that is. Wait, you're not planning to run a background check on them, are you?
Having every bit of information allows me to prepare for any scenario. Like if you decide to suddenly run off.
Again.
So then, what gave me away this time?
You borrowed the makeup artist's phone to post on Internet. Pre-opened a bathroom door before the press conference for your escape. I have to say that the most creative idea this time was riding a public bike into the hollow.
Aw, I thought my plan was flawless. You're so sharp, Eve. Before you were a manager, were you a detective? Or a PubSec officer?
Not exactly, but close enough.
Huh, so secretive. If you tell me, I promise I won't run off next time. I swear.
A professional spy.
She's still gonna run off.
Huh? Hang on. A professional spy. That's so cool! Sounds like the perfect inspiration for a song!
Are you really thinking of singing a song about being a professional spy at the New Year's concert?
Why not?
Huh? Is that not allowed?
So, how's the concert showstopper coming along? Today's the production deadline.
It exists.
Okay, so we went against the entire board to buy Starloop for a New Year's concert, publicly announced your new single, and now you have writer's block.
Mm-hmm.
Did I miss anything?
Yes? Today's just the official deadline, and I know you prepared plenty of fallback deadlines. Okay, Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it right now. But there's no piano here. Can you help me, Eve?
I don't sing, you know that.
That's okay. You can just hum along with my cues, like this.
Evelyn's voice flows along with Astra's fingertips, rising and falling into a gentle, melodious tone.
Oh, wow.
You're not tricking me into singing for you, are you?
Evelyn swiftly reaches out a hand to press firmly onto Astra's shoulders, using her body weight to press her down to the small gap between her seat and the floor.
What's wrong?
We're being tailed. Those cars have been following us a while now. There's a companion hollow in the area. Let's use it to lose those unwelcome followers.
Damn. Gosh, she's hot! I mean... Burning embers. Well, I mean, like I said, we will figure this out as we go.
Do you think hiding in a hollow will make
Assault
everything
her.
fine?
Wow.
I arranged for someone to meet us before we entered the hollow.
Is it us?
It shouldn't be far.
I just
Follow
realized. Sorry, one second. One second. I don't have her yet, because she's not pullable, but... Sorry. I had to give a good look. For research purposes. Come on, I'm redesigning my character.
Where are you running off to, Astra Yo?
I'm your opponent. You are not worthy of speaking
Oh, they're
to Miss
so pretty. Combo.
I won't betray your trust.
Redesigning. Oh, well, right now I have the idea of what I'm doing. I'm just finally working on it.
My time to shine.
Don't cross the line.
I mean, her outfit's kinda Kafka-esque. Still hot. She might have the same personality as Kafka now that I think about it. Or very similar.
Let my song move everyone.
It's dangerous. Please stay behind me.
Out of my way! The intel was right. You really can fight. So this is where your true strength lies. I knew you were just a talentless company puppet.
I mean, she sings.
Hello?
Shut it! Countering. Nothing breaches my defense. Your journey ends with me.
Oh god. Tie me up. God. Literally tie me the fuck up.
Souls resonate.
Don't cross the line.
Look at her! Look! Hot! Hot! She's not wearing the thing anymore. The coat. That word! I know! It's so awesome! Eve, are you alright? I'm fine, but we can't let her guard down just yet. You guys take Miss Yao back. Right. What about you, Eve? Are you coming along? It's dangerous to go alone. There's something that bothers me. I have to thoroughly investigate the goal of those attackers. Miss, you should take the car back first. I'll be there shortly. But, oh, I see. You must have your reasons. Then I'll head back first. Eve, make sure to come back safely. I will. Evelyn watches Astra leave safely and lets us sigh of relief. I'm gonna have to figure out a different name for her. Mainly because I feel kind of creeped because her name's Evelyn, which is the same name as my eldest niece. So, kind of trying to... Oh yeah, her physics. Sellers mentioned some intelligence. She has clearly been followed somehow. Her position might have been leaked besides. Who else could it be? Thankfully, they're quite unprofessional. I might just fought just now, but I didn't even realize that I knocked their communicator off. As long as I find the comms, I can find out exactly who's behind these attackers. Also, how exactly did Miss Yao's schedule get leaked? Well, I mean, it wasn't the schedule because she had to pick us up. Found it. This is it. Completely wiped. So this is why they're not worried about losing the communicator. But like they said, no data can be completely erased. Guess it's time to meet an old friend. Secret code is... Oh, I remember. It's the payphone on 6th Street. That's the same thing with Ellen! When she talked to that place, like... you only successfully hit her identity after look. Was she calling... Ellen would sometimes use this. Was she calling, Victoria... Secret code to the nursery rhyme. Don't make me remember that. The old payphone lets out a series of dial tones before falling silent. Evelyn waited until a voice came through the other end of the line. Hey, I thought you'd never call. What's up? I need your help. Oh, that's rare. There's a mission you can't handle? Go on, tell me what I can help with. Can we meet? Fine. Since I promised to help you, I'll help you to the end. From where you are, can you see that Tin Man's beverage shop? Yeah. Turn left at the interstate and walk straight. There's a good spot for us to rendezvous. You'll know when you see it. Wait for me, I'll be there in 10 minutes. If it's just 10 minutes, maybe I'll take a walk around the area. I also need to keep an eye out for any suspicious people. A bit sleepy. Please get me a cup of coffee? Dear guest, the coffee's not just a tool to keep you awake. It has its own mission. Oh? The aroma of coffee is meant to relax people, while its bitterness is the true taste of life. Alright, the Wanderer! Good cup of coffee is actually a conversation with one's inner thoughts. I see. I underestimated the meaning of coffee. Not many people know how to slow down and savor it. I hope this cup of coffee brings you a moment of peace. It seems like a master barista, deeply passionate about coffee. Not suspicious at all. Quite the skillful technique. I didn't expect it to be such an excellent coffee shop hidden here. Of course, 6th Street is full of hidden gems. I hope you visit often in the future. Just as I expected. Thank you for the coffee. About time. Beauty, beauty. This is the place I see now. I'm just gonna call her Spy, I guess. Waiting, a girl in the hoodie with the hood pulled down low pokes Evelyn on the shoulder. Ah, Rain.
Long time no see. You seem to be doing well for yourself.
Same for you.
Me? I've had a couple of close calls, but compared to my old days in the organization, I'm much happier now. So what can I help you with? I'd like to repay you for saving my life sooner rather than later.
This communicator's been wiped. Can you restore the data in it? Even fragments would help.
Let me see.
The girl hooks up the communicator to a portable laptop. After rebooting it a few times, pop, the communicator emits a puff of smoke.
Huh. So it fries its own motherboard after too many brute force attempts. That's some really advanced tech. What trouble have you gotten yourself into this time?
Did you get any useful intel?
Have some faith in your old buddy. I got a snippet of encrypted communication before the board fried. The record can't let Odium have it. Must separate. Don't let anyone find out and
Fugue?
the rest is gone.
Fugue?
Fugue.
Ha! We are on the same
Fugue?
page.
What does that mean? Forget it. I don't need to know. As long as you get it.
Can you see who sent that encrypted message?
Only the encrypted IP address. Let me trace it. Yeah, here we go. 192.453.18.300. Your look says it all. Is this bad news for you?
No, it's not bad news for me. But it's very bad for the person I'm trying to protect.
The killer's at the house!
Wow, you really have been doing well.
Oh, what makes you say that all of a sudden?
Because you have someone you want to protect, no matter what. I'm kinda jealous. I still work alone. I've made some interesting friends, too. But they've saved me a couple of times, so I feel like I owe them, and it's kind of embarrassing.
I noticed both of them have a butterfly design, where hers is on the, both of them are on the necktie, actually.
Otherwise,
area.
if I teamed up with them, we'd probably be unstoppable.
Huh. I'm a bit intrigued that you think so highly of them.
They're pretty famous on Internet. The name is Faithin. If you can't get a hold of me next time, try reaching out to them. Tell them you know me. Might even get a discount.
Got it.
That's all I got before the motherboard fried. I hope it's useful.
Very useful. You haven't changed. Still as reliable as ever.
Her eyes are pretty.
Well, I'm heading back to my safe house then.
Both of them.
I'll see you next time. And who knows when that might be.
Take care of yourself out there. But you've always been so cautious. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Oh yeah, what name do you go by now?
Evelyn. Evelyn Chevalier.
Chevalier, okay!
Evelyn. That's beautiful. And sounds real fancy. I go by Rain now.
Nice to meet you, Rain.
Smiles at Evelyn, leaves as she watches her go. She thinks to herself, Rain, that's a beautiful name too. On her way back to Astra, Evelyn could think about the IP address. It's an internal company IP, which means that the person who leaked was an insider! Who'd have thought? Gets inside the house. Later, the observation deck atop Starloop Tower.
Miss Yao.
How's it looking?
I've looked into it. The group that attacked us was indeed affiliated with Fugue.
Not the cute fox.
Are they targeting the company or me?
Neither, but in a way, both. Fugue's goal was to get a hold of Yoran de Winter's record. Yoran's legacy cannot fall into the hands of an evil corporation like Odium. They seem to have recruited irrational fanatics for the job.
How did they find out so fast? I literally just found that record in the Hollow.
Your movements are always watched. Fans, reporters, and people who mean you harm. Even those close to you. The enemy's infiltration is deeper than you think. That's why we must be extra cautious.
And why you should invite me and Wise to the concert.
Just a product propped up by capital, huh?
Don't let Fugue's slander or defamation get to you. You just need to stay true to your heart.
My heart? I really want to shout, "Get lost!" at those big corporations like Fugue and Odium. My music is just my music. If only the world were really that simple.
I know, right?
Covering Yoran de Winter's classics in this concert was the company's idea. But you're the one who will bear the bad reputation for it. I fear that you may follow Mr. de Winter's path, becoming a victim sacrificed in the invisible struggle of opposing powers.
There's one line from Yoran that I adore. Every heart is a lonely note. His songs truly have a special power. On the night the old capital fell, I was huddled under a blanket in a makeshift shelter, wondering if my mom and dad had fled without me, or turned into terrible monsters. Even though I knew I was lucky to have survived, even though I knew my life had been bought with someone else's, the person who rescued me told me, "Be happy, child. Live on with a smile." I knew I should stay strong, but I just couldn't manage. At that very moment, the shelter's old speaker started playing a song. Turns out, that song was Yoran's.
Sorry, I think it's cold, so I'm putting on a jacket. I'm putting on a jacket.
Without me noticing, the melody somehow melted away all my fears and loneliness. Tears fell, but they weren't sad tears.
Kind of like Robin and Sunday, where they were hiding during the bombs, and their mother protected them, and the mother drowned out the sounds of the bombs and stuff with her singing.
They were tears that cheered me up and helped me face the future with a smile on my face. I wiped those tears and realized it wasn't just me. Everyone who'd heard it rediscovered a connection between hearts after painful loss. It was Yoran who helped me realize the power that music has to deeply captivate the human heart. Every era needs its own songstress. People place all of their hopes in her, and she must bring them hope.
But no pressure, though.
If every heart is a lonely note, then I hope my voice can weave the staff lines of our times. Open the curtain, so hearts have no more divides. Let everybody's voice be heard, echoed, resonated, and stitched together into the most powerful melody in New Eridu.
Carefully putting on the record away, Astra strokes the control panel a few times, playing an instrument in silence. The curtain of Starloop Tower slowly begins to lift. A dreamscape quietly unfolds, floating in the night sky, welcoming the starlight and distance beyond. She might need to, copy the song onto somewhere else just for safety.
Music is magic.
I like that that's a player.
Magic? Oh. True. Maybe I am enchanted by some kind of magic. It makes me believe that even I may be worthy of protecting this star's radiance.
An excited yowl punches through the tranquil silence of rolling around the bed.
Belle! It's Astra! Wait, no, it's that manager lady from last time. She sent us an invite! Starting today, we're the proud owners of invitations to Astra's concert! And there's even one for Eos! Is this how it feels to get the VIP treatment?
Oh, Wise.
Woohoo! Now I can enjoy New Year's without crying over not having a ticket!
Years of my free labor for Belle is finally paying off.
What do you mean?
Protecting the world's last city can wait until after the concert. Astra is amazing. I don't get why some people online would hate on her.
I mean, people are people. Haters dissing her online?
Haters dissing her online? What are they saying? Fairy, can you look it up?
Please, it's like Twitter!
As of today, ever since the announcement of this astronomical moment, New Year's concert, discussions related to Astra Yao have consistently dominated the top trending searches, accumulating 8.26 million views.
Okay.
Negative opinions about Astra Yao account for 14% of all traffic, mainly focusing on the following points.
I mean, come on.
Number 1. She's ugly.
I mean, that's jealousy speaking. That's pettiness. That's bitterness.
That's going too far. Beauty might be subjective, but calling Astra ugly is ridiculous. We can't let them get away with this. Let's fight back.
It's not gonna change their opinion on the matter.
Understood. 173,925 new accounts have been registered to launch a full-scale attack against all comments claiming Astra is ugly.
The fuck? Hang on, isn't that using superpowers for evil?
Hang on. Isn't that basically using superpowers for evil? We can't do that.
Understood. 173,924 accounts have been deactivated. Comments have been deleted.
Don't be so strict, Belle. I think Fairy is right. When you can't speak truth to power, it's okay to use a few tricks here and there.
These aren't powerful people!
Agreed. By employing such measures strategically, Fairy can help Master become a god in New Eridu.
Don't. This is starting to sound like...
This is starting to sound like a villain arc. We are proxies. We must stick to justice, or we'll lose ourselves.
Fine, you're right. For a few seconds, I felt like I had all of New Eridu under my control. Scary. Wait, weren't we talking about Astra? Where did we go off topic?
Other negative comments mostly compare Astra Yao to the late superstar Yoran de Winter. For instance, de Winter is a true classic, and Astra's nothing more than just an idol propped up by capital. How dare she try to ride on that legacy?
Idol.
Astra is clearly a musical
Well
genius
done.
who's taken up de Winter's mantle. In fact, her musical achievements are right on par.
No point in comparing
No
them.
point in comparing the two. They're both amazing. If Mr. De Winter had listened to Astra's songs, I'm sure he'd have been a fan too.
Haters are gonna hate. They just
Yeah,
have a
so
chip on
why
their
are
shoulder
you-
or something. It's either this or some other dumb reason like those "she's ugly" comments. And that's why we should refute them firmly.
No! This is a psychological problem that they have currently that you cannot fix by yelling at them. They're gonna just entrench themselves further in their lines and keep doing it.
It wouldn't be good if we caused trouble for Astra and Evelyn. Fandom feuds can affect public perception. Astra's been famous a long time. I'm sure they can handle it.
Hence why I stopped going on Twitter. Except when I
You're
have
too
to.
kind, Belle.
Because I
I'm
could
still
sit there
worried,
and
though.
tell them actual
Is it
facts
really okay if we don't do anything?
and have actual documentation. And they'd still say that I was lying. So, I mean, there's no way. Especially something as subjective as ugliness or prettiness. And just like that, you spent the entire day following posts about Astra on the internet. Is this the price of stardom? How does Astra handle this endless negativity? She doesn't pay attention to it. At last, the day of the concert. Today is Astra's concert. From now on, down to the millisecond, we must enter 2 hours in advance. Traffic's good, weather's good, the invitation is in my pocket. Belle, are you ready? Can we head out? Can feel the boiling passion already. Let's go. Why is she so impatient? There's plenty of time. I can feel the boiling passion. Alright, I guess it's good to leave early. Starloop Towers downtown, Sydney Center, so it's the journey that will take quite a bit of time. So you also think so, Belle? I know I'm being impatient, but I really want to get there early. It's great that you understand how I feel. Shiny. Come on. Astronauts. Ah ha ha. Oh, this is the legendary Starloop Tower. Look, even the glow sticks are designed to match Starloop. Astra's so thoughtful. A custom-made light stick designed for the Astra's New Year concert. This unique stick combines a microphone with a harmonic core. When activated, the harmonic core causes the red section of the stick to rotate slowly, making it feel more like a magic wand than an ordinary light stick. So happy I can spend New Year's with Belle and Astra. Your jaw is on the floor. Your jaw is practically on the floor. Why is you look so funny? I gotta take a picture. Sure, let's take one then. Although I've already set EOS to real-time recording mode. Everything that happens today, every minute, every second, I'll be sure to record it all. Yeah, sure, that's legal. Spending all the New Year's with Belle and Wise, must record it all. EOS wants to be in the shot too. Can we ask somebody for help? Okay. Astra Yao. Yeah, what a queen she is. I wonder if she'll get annoyed if I ask her to sign my album later. It's a common misconception. The company just uses the queen as a way to package her and establish an interesting character for her. Of course, it's also related to her professionalism on stage. Astra's is super cute in real life. Yeah, she is really super cute. She's friendly and down to earth. Yep, exactly. Too bad I actually like the prideful and aloof kind more. Seeing another person walk away. The girl seems a little down. How about asking her to help take a picture? But I think Astra's super cute like that already, but it's nice to have at least one person who agrees with me. Would you mind taking a group photo for us? Excuse me, could you please help us take a photo? We'd like a group picture. You must be an astronaut too. I know, because you arrived early, just like me. You got it. Leave it to me. Nerds. I say as I save. Your photography skills are amazing. You made Eos look so cute, and Belle looks great too. Much better than the photos I take. Looks like we found the right person. Of course! I've got a collection of quite a few Astra photos. I'm really good at photographing people. Just accidentally hit. As you're looking through the photos you've taken, Astra's manager Evelyn strides over to you two.
You must be Belle and Wise. Astra's told me so much about you. My apologies for missing the chance to thank you both in person last time. Welcome to Starloop Tower, my esteemed guests. Or should I say, Faithen.
Yeah, I don't know why they haven't figured out who we are.
Huh? What now? I don't really follow what you're saying.
You've been pretty careful. Although in my opinion, there's room to be even more cautious. Please rest assured, my intel does not come from anyone who knows your true identity.
Then, how did you...
Just simple logic. Syncing with a bamboo isn't technologically difficult, but maintaining connection once you're inside a holo? The only one capable of that level of in-holo communication is the legendary proxy, Faithen. Of course, the reason I could draw that conclusion was because Astra knew you were inside that bamboo. As long as you're skilled enough at impersonating a bamboo, you don't have anything to worry about.
Yes, she's built differently. Skilled at impersonating bamboo.
Guess I'll have to get more tips from Eos on how to be a cute bamboo.
Honestly, Belle, you're already a pro at being a cute bamboo. If you get any better, it might be a bit too much. From an outside perspective, I often think, sheesh, she really has no shame moving like that in Eos's body.
I'm gonna hit you.
Anyway, Astra is very lucky to have your help. I hope we can
Why
continue
is she gonna
working
get hit
together.
when we get back to
Given
the
her position,
house?
she needs all kinds of talented individuals to...
Talented individuals. And these two are?
Mr. Hobson, what brings you here in person? These two are Miss Yao's esteemed guests, Belle and Wise. Allow me to introduce the Chief Governance Officer of Odium Entertainment Group, Mr. Hobson.
Guests of Miss Yao. You both seem so young and promising. May I ask which business you're associated with?
Guess our video.
We run a video store on 6th Street.
I see. Well, Evelyn,
He looks so
since Miss Yao's esteemed guests are here, why don't you go attend to them?
But what about the security?
I'll handle it.
Understood. All right, dear guests, please follow me.
Evelyn guides you through the Starloop Tower, giving you a bird's eye view of the entire skyline. It's stunning, but you feel a pair of piercing eyes fixed on you at the whole time.
That gentleman over there keeps staring at us. It's a bit unnerving.
Well, today's performance is unlike any before, with far too many variables to track. Hobson, I mean, Mr. Hobson, is naturally a very meticulous person.
So, what's so special about today's performance?
It's New Year's Eve.
That's a secret. Just sit tight and wait for Astra's big surprise.
And explosions.
He's glaring at us again. So intense. It must be tough working under someone like him.
So what you do is look him straight in the eye and start making faces at him.
Not at all. In fact, I don't work for him. I serve Miss
If he's
Yao.
gonna be that, glaring,
He
make it
even
fun of
asked
yourself.
where we worked. When I told him it was just a small business, his expression went completely cold. Honestly, it was pretty intimidating.
If you had told him you were Phaethon, you might have gotten a big smile out of him. For someone at his level, quickly judging others based on their usefulness is second nature. Anyone deemed useless won't get a sliver of his attention. It's practically a survival skill for someone in his position.
Nah. Astra isn't like that.
Astra isn't like that. If we're talking about level, then she's technically above him.
That's right. Despite her position, she never looks down on anyone. With all that talent, she never sees herself as special. That's why she's so precious. To be honest, before meeting her, I didn't think someone like her actually existed. At first, I kept waiting for her to show her true colors.
I know exactly what you mean.
I know exactly what you mean. Who'd have thought the brightest star in New Eridu wasn't putting on a facade and was genuinely such a pure person?
Is it just me, or is anyone else worried that Astra might get hurt by being her genuine self?
I
Foreshadowing?
won't let that happen.
Foreshadowing? Evelyn turns her face slightly. It's like she isn't saying this to anyone else, but softly reassuring herself. Speaking of surprises, Eve! A familiar voice comes rushing in our direction.
Eve, help! Belle, Wise, you're here too!
What happened?
I just got scolded by the music director. Oh, he was furious. It was terrifying.
I'm sure it's not the director's fault. How's your final song coming along? You've blown through 20 deadlines we set for you, and today
Oh, that
is
sounds
the
like me.
absolute final submission day.
Huh? Well, I can't just put out something ordinary for everyone, right? Once inspiration hits, it'll be fine.
Oh, procrastination,
So
like me.
until inspiration hits, you need me to take on the director?
Eve, you promised to protect me from any danger, right? Now's the time to save me from this berserk deadline-chasing director!
Sweetie.
Sorry, but that monster's outside my jurisdiction.
Damn!
Oh, how could you?
This kind of back and forth feels oddly familiar, doesn't it, Wise?
This kind of back and forth feels oddly familiar, doesn't it, Wise?
Totally. Conversations like that happen every day between an unreliable sister and her sharp, capable brother.
Stab.
Evelyn!
You
stop
sleep in that
covering
house.
for her. She doesn't have anything ready.
You-
Not a single piece! What are we supposed to do for the final song? Improvise? Huh?
Faced with the rage, director's outburst, Astra grabs Belle and Wise by the hands and runs without hesitation. Evelyn follows close behind, letting out a wiry smile. Work always comes with unexpected crises beyond one's job description. After a close game of hide and seek, the enraged supervisor loses track of their target. Evelyn leads everyone to hide in the shadows as she watches the supervisor leave.
What? Where'd she go? And how does she run so fast in heels?
Poor director. Looks like this time we're really going to have to push it to the last minute.
My dear Yoran used to be just like that.
Oh.
You.
You're... Astra, meet the special guest the company invited for your concert.
Lady De Winter, it's really you. I can't believe you're actually here. Having you listen to my performance in person, it feels like...
Please, just call me Tessa. Ah, so this record is... I know it's a tad bit last minute with the show starting soon and all, but would you mind if I borrowed it for a moment?
You're gonna steal it?
Everyone's been saying that you're the rising star who will carry
You're
on
gonna steal
Yoran
it?
De Winter's legacy.
You're gonna break it?
I'm truly sorry to say this, but to me, No one will ever replace Yoran.
She isn't trying to.
Yoran's music has always been my guiding light. Without him, I never, ever could have made it this far. Oh, right. I'd also like to thank you in person. I've always wanted to pay tribute to Yoran with this performance, and I heard the company finally got your approval. I'm truly honored.
Pay tribute? Today's your debut show at Starloop Tower. Honestly, performing your own work would be more than enough. Yoran, he belongs to the past now.
No. Yoran's music transcended time and space. He's beyond amazing.
Oh, he's an elder god.
At
Cool.
Starloop Tower has been my dream for as long as I can remember.
Well, if that's what you've set your heart on, then I wish you the best of luck tonight.
After wishing Astra a successful performance, Lady De Winter leaves. This VIP room offers the best view and usually reserved for special guests. To prevent company staff from interfering, I booked it under Astra's name. Was it really a coincidence that Lady De Winter was here just now? Could their other insider in the company really be? The best way to dispel suspicion is to uncover the truth. I'm hot again. I mean, I was hot before, but I mean, I'm even more hot. Where are you going? The performance is about to start. Is that just my imagination, or something seems to be weighing on your mind? I've just been with our guests all this time, and there's still a lot of work to go over again. Wow, even so serious. Actually, there wouldn't be any issue even if you didn't go over it again. How about you leave that and come backstage with me instead? Just kidding. The only reason why I can focus on my creative career is because you've been helping me with all those troublesome tasks. So let's go with your plan, Miss Yao. You go ahead with your work. I'll play with Belle and the others for a bit, then head backstage. The director may not have calmed down yet, so you better not go back too early. Right, see you tonight. Don't think... Okay. Alright, see you tonight. Evelyn heads off to the direction Lady De Winter went. So fast, I could catch with her, even though it was delayed. To be left by few, come as expected. I already conducted a thorough investigation of all VIP guest items for the concert beforehand. Must have been slipped in long ago. Radiant and dazzling, though not of pure gold, it illuminates the world. It's a code, and the answer seems to be related to a golden object. But the entire star loop is replenished in gold. Seems quite a few places that need to be checked. Gold record sculpture, the most famous. Carefully examines the gold. There are a total of 8 discs, and they don't seem to be anything special. But the sculpture almost perfectly fits the riddle. Wait, could it be? The answer, number 8. The lady also starts at 8. This couldn't be a coincidence. I'm almost certain the first clue is the number 8. Goddamn spies. Luminous Hall. Yeah, yeah. Miss Xiao's poster, radiant and dazzling, though not pure gold, it illuminates the world. Miss Xiao may not be made of gold, but she shines just like it. But I've been keeping things from her. What does that make me? An opportunity in private room just now. I let it slip through my fingers again. This poster may be hiding a clue. As expected, the word upstairs is vaguely visible in the dark part of the poster. Could be referring to the atrium. Why are leaves tied in a knot? Poor plant. Tampered with. Looks like I was right. Secret message they left for me. Unraveled the tangle, revealing the word landing. Landing? Could there be a Fuchs planned operation? Is to sabotage today's New Year's concert? When you contacted me before, you were always vague. Was that just to delay me from letting you know until now? It's bad. Although Odium made extra preparations to guard against Fugue. Hobson and the others, I'll check everything again before notifying Hobson. Let's see if there's any other clues.
The clue from the coded message points to 8 p.m. Atrium Landing. Wow, such trust. They won't reveal the meeting details to a traitor like me until the last moment. It seems Fugue never fully trusted me from the start. No surprise they'd plant another mole in Odium. I'd do the same thing if I were in their shoes. With a double infiltration setup, if one gets exposed, the other one is ready to step in as a backup. Whoever made these arrangements is certainly a capable individual.
Is it?
I'll just notify Hobson about the Fugue attack. His people should be enough to handle it. There's still time. If I set up everything before Fugue arrives, I can block them off. I need to confirm the identity of the other mole as soon as possible.
Hobson? Moment of communicator buzzed.
Mr. Hobson.
There's a security breach. We need to take care of it immediately. Where are you?
I need to speak with you as well. I've uncovered quite a few Fugue-related leads.
Oh, related to Fugue, you say? That's unexpected. Where are you right now?
Dora the Explorer!
It's a little hard to describe, so if my guess is correct, Hobson probably wants to take me out. I might as well use this opportunity to draw him and his men to the atrium. That way we can block Fugue's attack. Why don't we meet in the atrium?
The atrium? All right, I'll wait for you there.
And you call it Ellen exhales slightly.
Finally. I can't hide it any longer. It's time to reveal the truth. Now that I've got Fugue's intel, I'll deal with the issue at hand first. As for who the other mole is, I'll have to play it by ear.
Digging concert creeps quietly closer. Evelyn takes a deep breath and heads towards the atrium. Can't go too hard on Hobson and his crew. We still need them to hold off Fugue. When they start fighting, we'll have time to figure out what the mole is plotting. We're to spy thriller now, y'all!
Evelyn A. Chevalier, former producer of Redo Lucky Star, then assistant director at Parquet Factory Films for 3 years, joined our company 2 years ago on Monica's recommendation. Very impressive credentials. Too bad it's not the real you, is it? Shields Green. An elite spy from the organization, infiltrating the inner circle of our company's most valuable asset. How unsettling.
Is it?
Fugue's spy must be removed immediately. Wouldn't you agree?
Is this order from Miss Yao?
You don't actually think that woman has free will, do you?
Yes, because she keeps escaping, y'all.
Like I said earlier, she's nothing more than a valuable asset of our company. There's no place for her input in the company's decisions.
I'm the one who has no place here.
Girl, don't give up just yet.
Oh?
I know she'd never issue such an order, but still, I can't help but doubt. I can't help but be suspicious. I just had to ask. Even under the sunlight, what crawls out of the darkness is still just a shadow. You're not wrong. I am in fact a spy planted by Fugue.
I thought you'd deny it. Good, that saves me a lot of trouble.
But I'm not your enemy.
Hey there! Hi!
Fugue simply hired the organization I work for. My relationship with them never involved any loyalty. Listen, I'm not the only spy Fugue has planted within Odium.
What?
You must know that the grudge between these two conglomerates runs deep. Do you really think Fugue would gamble everything against Odium on me alone?
Thank you for the raid!
I only learned about their plan of action moments ago, and this is nowhere near the full scope of their strategy. What we should be doing now is
We? I'm not interested in figuring out whether you've actually switched sides or if you're just faking it. As for your intel, how can anyone know if it's legit or a trap?
But Miss Yao's safety...
That's none of your concern. Odium will protect its assets.
Minecraft,
We don't
nice.
need outsiders to get involved.
Is it a story? The story version?
I'll
Or
look
just
into the
Minecraft
intel
altogether?
you mentioned. In any case, thank you for your service these last 2 years. Now!
If it's not an order from Miss Yao herself, I'm afraid I can't comply.
We're about to have some
Hobson,
violence.
Tell your people to stop. The real enemies are on the way. My only goal is Miss Yao's safety.
It's like, we're just taking him out.
Continue, and you'll have no mercy from me.
Nice!
Don't waste your time on me. So Fugue's enforcers are coming.
Enforcers.
It's your job to protect Miss Yao.
Tie me up!
We've reached the area. What's going on?
Oh, so Fugue's people showed up. Listen up! Evelyn has been colluding with Fugue.
Take them all down!
I think this is the alternate dress that you can buy.
Good evening, new Eridu.
I mean, it's not
Are
as
you
long, but
ready?
it's part of it.
Then let me share the wonders of magic with you all.
Damn it!
Miss Yao.
Oh, it's in Chinese. That's fine. Ah. Violence.
Damn! Traitors are unreliable. Go figure. Traitor! Don't even think about running away.
Does it look like I'm running? I'm tying y'all up.
Take down
You've been
all the Odium guys
very
and that
fucking
traitor.
bad boys.
Thing slips through my defenses.
Take down that traitor.
Step on you while I'm
I
at
wonder
it.
how things are on the stage.
Been very bad. Getting out my
You
dummy.
even arranged people in the audience?
You thought this was the end? We're just the advanced team. As long as we hold off Odium security.
Miss Yao? Miss Yao! Can you hear me? Control room, do you copy? Communications have been cut off?
Well, they think you're a spy.
Traitor to the organization! Are you ready to meet your maker?
Are you ready to get tied up?
The people from the organization.
It's not going to be the fun way
The
either.
control room's been breached. I won't be able to handle it on my own.
Damn this view. Damn this view! I mean...
Astra is in danger. I need your help.
Danger?
Yes, but if you're willing to lend me a hand, there might still be a chance to turn things around. There's no time to explain.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
come
gonna
with me.
play this
We have
episode,
to
then
break
probably
into
go to
the
bed.
central
'cause
control
I have...
room.
Huh? Break into the central control room? Even though we have the fancy title Phaethon, we aren't exactly fighters. We might not even be able to beat Eos in a fight.
Night, Haru. Hope you sleep well.
Evelyn,
Hope work
what's
goes
going
well
on?
for tomorrow.
Sorry, I owe you an explanation. It's all my fault.
Evelyn confesses everything to Belle and Wise, from the long-standing grudge between Odium and Fugue to her role as a Fugue spy that has been planted by Astra's side. Carrying out Fugue's plan while avoiding Odium's suspicion, all while exhausting every effort to uncover the identity of the other mole besides herself.
So, that's the whole story. I betrayed Astra, right from the first moment I met her. I failed to act when I should have, and that slowly led me to this situation. If anything happens to Astra because of this, I'll never forgive myself.
The only one who can decide whether to forgive or not is Astra.
That's right. The most we can do is bring you to her, plain and simple.
Woo!
You two.
If we take over the central control room, Fugue's every move will be laid bare.
Woo!
Not just that. While Astra powers Starloop's harmonic core from the stage, the control room manages everything else. Navigation, balance, and stability. If the control room is compromised, it'll be like a spaceship losing its bridge. The consequences would be disastrous.
They're gonna kill her.
We'll coordinate from the control room and fend off the enemies. Then, right in the nick of time, with all eyes on us, we rush to the stage and save the day.
Let's be realistic about
Yeah,
our
I'll say.
combat abilities. Most likely, it'll be Eos who saves the day.
Do we really want that kind of attention, though? Bruh.
Astra was right. You two really are interesting. Come on, let's go.
Love
take
how
the
she said,
control room.
bruh.
Let's go.
Fortunately, they're just unconscious. Who could have done this?
Huh?
Bomb.
This countdown. It's not a bomb, is it?
Classic move. Let me take a look.
Can we still get through to Astra? Astra! Astra! Can you hear me?
It's no use. Looks like the usual comms have been cut off.
You know, from this view, it kind of does really look Kafka-esque.
We couldn't stop them. Damn it! How many people did they send to sabotage the show?
All of them.
Leave the suspicious countdown to us, Evelyn.
Go! Get to Astra. Take Eos with you and stay on comms.
Got it. I'm counting on you two.
Meanwhile, on stage, all the lights went out during intermission, leaving Astra alone in the darkness, frantically trying to reach everyone.
Director? Backstage? Control room? Eve? Can you hear me? Oh, a malfunction. This is bad. The next song is about to start. Oh, wearing a 40-meter-long gown doesn't exactly make it easy to dance.
That's it.
I've got no other option.
Tear. The Russell, Russell whoosh. The second before the lights come back on, the costume change was a success.
Luckily, I hid my outfit on the stage ahead of time. Otherwise, the next song would have been a disaster. The style just doesn't match that gown at all.
Whoosh, 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 bang.
What's that sound? Bullets? This song wasn't supposed to have bullet sound effects. But wow, that's so cool! Why didn't I think of this before?
Oh my fucking god!
Why are these weird old guys rushing onto the stage? Ugh, my comms were cut off too. This is bad. Eve, she must be on her way right now. I just need to hold out until she gets here. A few troublemaking old guys aren't enough to cancel my show. Wait a minute. The tempo of this song is
improvisation!
What if I incorporate the fighting into the choreography? Perfect timing. The song's choreography is all yours now.
Don't look at me who can't dance.
Yeah. Do you really think you belong here with that pretty face of yours? You're nothing but a puppet controlled by Denny's.
You could say the same thing about anybody.
This is just too much. I don't know how much longer I can take this.
You had more while you were in the tower.
Do they hate me this much? So many people actually actually hate me?
No.
Am I being too greedy? My desire to reach every lonely heart. Maybe it was always an impossible dream.
Missed out! Sorry I'm late.
But that won't stop me. Little by little, using the purest melodies, I'll captivate the world.
Tie them up.
Miss Yao, please come to my side. Miss Yao, the people from Fugue have breached our security measures. It seems like this isn't just about causing trouble. Who knows what other plans they might have. Heads up. We must cancel the show immediately. Please come with me.
But it's New Year's Eve. Come on.
All exits are now sealed.
Wait a moment, Eve. Don't forget about my audience.
Evelyn, Astra, can you hear me? The communications are completely down. I can only talk to you through EOS now. The timer is connected to the explosives.
Oh, wow.
Explosives?
Has Fugue completely lost it? Starloop Tower is cruising right now. If it explodes, even their own people won't make it out alive.
Still don't know how to blame.
Fugue is just the scapegoat. The real mastermind must be someone else.
Hobbs?
Their target isn't just me. It's all the audience here as well.
Hobbs?
The thrusters. The explosive device must be connected to Starloop's thrusters.
Wise is already working on disarming the detonation device.
Is it doable, Belle?
Yeah, as long as it's software, there's always a way to crack it. The control room has the blueprints for all the thrusters and pipelines. We can do it. But I don't know if we have enough time. The countdown is less than 10 minutes.
You wanted to die in here?
Having the desire to live is such an enviable thing.
Lady De Winter, why are you here?
You
Being a
already know
protagonist.
the answer. Why bother asking? I'm here because it's my duty as Yoran's widow. As the family of the deceased, I must hear the screams of the murderers with my own ears, and see their repentance with my own eyes before I can go. Wouldn't you agree?
Murderers? I don't understand. Yoran, wasn't his death his own decision?
Suicide! What a convenient excuse.
Okay.
All they have to say is he committed suicide, and the murderers walk free and carry on with their own lives without a shred of guilt. And then they dump all the grief and pain onto the victim. If Odium and Fugue hadn't dragged Yoran into endless contract disputes over their so-called profits,
Yeah, but do you think Johan really wants you to do
would
this?
he have been forced to leave the stage he loved so dearly in his final years?
Yeah, but do you think he wants you to
He
get...
watched helplessly as music drifted further and further away from him, as if sealed in a silent vacuum, slowly suffocating and losing all his brilliance. But I must thank Odium and Fugue. If not for their endless conflict and unwavering resolve to destroy each other, I could never have pulled this off. After all, what could someone like me, abandoned and left alone in this world, possibly achieve? I must also
Yawn.
thank the audience who once adored Yoran de Winter. If you hadn't cast him aside so easily, if you hadn't scrutinized Yoran's every move with such harsh and critical eyes,
Hey, can somebody shut her
if you
up?
hadn't hurt him with baseless speculation and cold, detached remarks, how would he have fallen slowly into that endless, dark abyss of pain until he completely lost the courage to live?
It feels like you're blaming other people for the mental state. I mean, there is a certain amount of other people
Thank
causing
you
it,
too,
but
Astra Yao. There is genuine beauty in your voice. But Do you realize you're nothing more than a money-making nightingale to Odium or Fugue?
There is a certain amount of culpability that comes with, you know, causing somebody death, but to take their life.
When
But
the
I mean,
next
it's not.
nightingale hatches, you'll lose all your value, and everything you have today will eventually be taken away. Just like Yoran, whose worth was stolen by your voice. You, all of you, you are murderers! It was you, all of you, who drove Yoran de Winter to his death! My most beautiful dream, my most precious resonance, my true love. It's almost time. Oh, how rude of me. I haven't even given you all a proper welcome. 3, 2,
There's no time! If the engines get damaged!
1. Everyone, welcome to my late husband's funeral.
will not hurt my fans! I'll use my singing to protect everyone!
Miss Yao! How rude of you. It's not over yet.
No! The harmonic core! The Star Loop's lost power! What do we do?
The only song fit for a funeral is a requiem for the dead!
Okay. Snap. Crackle!
I see. Your singing only has power thanks to Yoran's legacy. So you will fall.
Yeah.
Hailed as a genius, but you're nothing more than a cheap imitation of Yoran.
Okay, cool.
Have you ever felt the endless darkness behind the stage? Every note in your song is a final rest in Yoran's life.
You think she has a problem? I think she has a problem.
I will make you and everyone else understand. The glory under the spotlight is nothing but a fleeting shadow.
I mean, but it was beautiful when it happened. That's what makes it beautiful.
It was you who pushed him into that abyss.
Say, the beauty of life is the fact that nothing lasts forever. And I say that as somebody who's lost a lot. Seeing the Terror Raptor about to crash, Lady de Winter suddenly pulled out a pistol and without hesitation aimed at Astra. In that moment, Evelyn rushed forward and shielded Astra with her body.
Still pretending. My plan couldn't have gotten this far without your help.
Evelyn! Are you okay? Speak to me!
Do you really think she's protecting you? How laughable. Your so-called bond is nothing but a facade.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
She's not the loyal partner you think she is. From the very beginning, she's been a spy sent by Fugue to watch you.
No! That's not true!
Do you think she truly cares about you? No, you're just a tool she used to complete her mission.
The trust between us is something you could never understand.
Naive! Surrounded by endless manipulation and tangled interests. Do you really think there can be any genuine trust or real feelings between you?
Yeah.
Absolutely sickening. You're a lapdog serving the interests of capital.
I mean, as a late wife who has apparently control over how the songs are played by your husband.
While Yoran was alive, all of you fed on his soul. Now that he's gone, you're still exploiting his final voice for profit.
Okay.
He belongs to me. Give me back Yoran's legacy.
It's not what you think. Starloop Tower's harmonic core is powered by my singing. It has nothing to do with Yoran's works. I've been searching for this record because Yoran's voice holds an incredible power to connect hearts. His voice is a bridge, crossing all divisions and suffering. In our fractured, disconnected era, this kind of voice can mend the cracks and bring back long-lost resonance.
Okay.
You know exactly what I mean. I know you do. That night I heard Yoran's voice live was one of my most cherished moments. His voice carried us into another world, a sacred land of music. Before the concert started today, I told you this performance was my tribute to Yoran. You said he was someone who lived in the past. So now, I'll bring him into the future.
Stop dressing it up with fancy words! You have no idea what he went through!
Then you have no idea what she goes through, huh?
Perhaps you're right. I never truly understood his inner world. But maybe you didn't either!
The Starloop is falling faster than earlier. Even if Aster can get the remaining thrusters to work, they might not generate enough power to keep us afloat. Based on the calculations, we might crash.
Oh no.
Do you hear that? If Yoran's spirit is out there, he's finally answered my wish. Fall! Fall! Starloop will shatter and the false dream will plunge into oblivion!
Lady Tess, the Winter dropped her pistol and her curse is dying away. Silent tears rolled down her face. Jordan, I'll wait for you where the starlight dims. Will you be there? Pistol fell from her hand, her eyes glazed over with madness. Laughing like a maniac, she disappeared into the panic crowd.
I'm sorry, Astra. I never had the courage to tell you.
Kiss. I mean, sorry, distraction.
I'm a spot.
What?
I didn't mean to.
But your hair is clearly golden leaf colored.
Oh.
You're not bothered? I've been deceiving you from the very start. My entire existence is a lie.
What lie? That you didn't tell me your real name? You are you. The person in front of me is the Eve I trust.
Aww.
No matter what your name is, you're still the one who shielded me from all the noise, the one who protected me with kindness and resilience. I hear the purest melody in you.
You know the thing's still falling. Just to be clear, the thing is still falling.
If only I hadn't been too afraid to tell the truth. If I weren't so selfish, maybe none of this would have happened today.
There's no if. Everyone makes mistakes, but that doesn't decide our final destiny. The past is behind us. The future is still unwritten. And the only thing we can firmly hold on to is the present. Even if destruction is inevitable, we must face it in our own way, without regrets. Even if we're walking towards the end, we will greet it with the most beautiful melody.
The most beautiful melody? To greet destruction?
Yeah, because fuck
Yes,
people stopping you.
with fiery hope, using our final breath to shout and to sing. This is New Eridu, the last hope of human civilization. Even in desperate situations, we've survived time and again with inexplicable joy. Fate has favored us after all. This time, we'll surely make it through again.
Yeah, game developers.
Belle, Wise, Eve, will you sing the final song with me?
Improvising like this... it's not really my strong suit. You know I've never been good at singing.
That's not the point.
Fighting for you, I've never hesitated.
Aw. Evelyn jumps down off the stage, no matter if Fugue, OEM, Hay, or people from the organization. Everyone is panicking, setting the chaos from fear. So long as the 3 harmonic cores are reactivated, there's still hope.
Stalling! We're going down! We're all gonna die!
Then why are you stopping me?
It's all because of her! She'll scream!
Well, if we're all gonna die, why are you stopping me?
You betrayed the organization and led us to a dead end!
Alright, fine, whatever.
I always thought
that I was hot?
I was destined to wander in the shadows, unable to find a way out.
Tie them up.
Like I was merely
I want to get her when she comes
in the
out.
hands of fate.
Because I like how she rounds them up, literally.
And fate sealed off the path ahead. This time, no orders.
Oh, I didn't, sorry.
No schemes. Only me.
Didn't realize I was going to stop that.
I won't let fear keep me captive any longer.
You finished?
Perhaps the me of the past wasn't worthy.
Nah.
But the person I am now doesn't... There is magic in the world.
I am killing these way too fast. What's the fuck wrong with this?
I'm no longer trapped by the secrets and lies of the past. Brilliant, radiant, incredible.
They're doing la la la. It's like, in the end. Oh, everybody. Happy Billings! And Happy New Year kind of thing. Oh. Got to see. Alright, let's find the mad woman. Meowed woman. After the concert, Evelyn spent several days at the public security giving statements and answering every inquiry. The information shared with public security needs to be handled with utmost caution. After all, this is a matter involves Fugue, Lady de Winter, and the organization. Ugh, I can't believe they hid it from me! How can I not be worried when Eve is missing? Please come out soon. Sir, please. Eve isn't a bad guy. Hi, Sparkle.
Understood. I've completed a full report on the case. Thank you for your cooperation, Miss Evelyn. We'll take additional precautions regarding Lady de Winter's safety, given your concerns. She may have been the mastermind, but Juyuan would never allow anyone to take her life in secret. In fact, while in our custody, she might be in the safest place she can be.
Well, I don't know. Epstein didn't kill themselves.
Despite causing significant trouble for your company, the thugs hired by Fugue were merely pawns manipulated by Lady de Winter, and had no intent to kill on their own. Once I have more evidence of the communication between these thugs and Fugue's higher-ups, I'll forward the relevant documents to your company's legal team.
Your and Officer Zhu Yuan's attention to detail is incredibly reassuring. The incident involves a complex web of connections, and having the support of public security is a tremendous relief.
We'll also continue investigating leads related to the organization. Thank you again for the intelligence you've provided.
Eve!
Miss Yao, you came in person? This is Officer Qingyi, who I've been troubling these past few days.
Thank you, Officer Qingyi, for bringing Eve back to me.
Oh, it's just a cute relationship.
It's
Ah!
nothing. Miss Evelyn has hardly rested while helping us with the investigation. She's worked very hard.
There's one thing I'd like to ask for your help with, Officer Qingyi.
Please, go ahead.
This master copy of Yoran's legacy. I hope you can deliver it to Lady De Winter. I know I will never be able to see things from her perspective and fully understand her pain. But just like Yoran's voice has brought solace to countless lonely souls, perhaps one day it can also soothe her despair.
Did you make a copy of it?
From that show, Yoran said two things that left a deep impression on me. Though much has happened in the past and we cannot predict the future, I want to make a decision for myself in the present.
Ah.
I hope that everyone who has supported me will also stay true to their hearts and never betray their present selves. His last performance has finally been published. Now all fans can listen to this legendary record.
No.
And this master copy belongs to her. Please let her know that Yoran has always been by her side.
Will do. I hope she can understand your sentiment and find the strength to move forward.
I hope she doesn't say it in that many
We'll
words.
notify you immediately if there are new developments in the case. Now, if you'll
But she
excuse
is a
me,
robot. She
I
might
have
be
other
able to remember
tasks
it all.
attend to. Farewell.
After a public security officer escorts them to the door, Astra notices that Evelyn's expression is relaxed considerably. They didn't give you a hard time, did they, Eve? Public security. Sparkle and Captain Zhu are incredibly sharp. My history with the organization couldn't possibly slip past their keen eyes. Thanks to your persistence, the company and Secretary General Hobson decided not to hold me accountable this time. My past has nothing to do with this case. Besides, I do have intelligence that's useful for her. From them, taking down the organization in one fell swoop is far more important. For me, this may be a mutually beneficial situation, and I'm happy to help. As long as you're safe, that's all that matters. Nothing else is important to me. Then let us head back now. Huh? We're heading back already? Well, yes. Why wouldn't we? We just got out. Let's not go back. I really can't with you, alright? Since it's nice out today. We're not far from 6th Street, and last time we only escaped thanks to those two from the video store. Let's go and give them a proper thank you. Yep! You should head back first. I will ensure Miss Yao's safety. Huff. 6th Street. Let's go to 6th Street! To get in the car and head towards 6th Street.
Miss Yao, since we're visiting, we should buy Belle and Wise a gift.
That's right. I almost forgot. Good thing you reminded me. The limited edition red velvet cake looks delicious. And that black tea I had last time was so fragrant.
Aww.
It'll be lavish. Belle will be thrilled.
So would Wise.
Speaking of gifts, I also have a gift I'd like to give you, Miss Yao.
In public?
Huh? What is it?
If you're curious, follow me.
I made a joke of in public, but,
Ooh, I'm curious. I didn't think so before, but this place seems familiar.
Familiar, you say? That's
Cat.
about right.
There's a cat there. It needs pets.
This place is completely empty. But why does it
This is
feel
where the
so
performance
familiar?
happened.
Because this is where the gramophone used to be.
The gramophone. That's right. That was the name of the shop. Yoran's final performance was held in this little shop.
I mean, what's left? Which
It's been so many years, I'd forgotten the name of the place. How do you remember, Eve?
She might have looked it up with her.
Because I was there too.
Oh.
What? You were there too?
I was. But unlike you, I just stumbled upon it by chance. I heard music coming from the shop and stopped to listen for a while. Through the glass, I saw a group of passionate fans. Yoran's voice flowed out from the crowd. I didn't actually see him, just vaguely heard his voice.
Aw.
Incredible. It's like Yoran's music had brought us together.
Romantic.
Turns out, we've known each other for a long time.
It seems like you're fond of my gift.
This is all your fault, Eve. I'm about to cry now.
Sweet!
You were right. Music is a connection of hearts. Even across different times and spaces, we can still feel each other's presence.
Yes. Perhaps that's what Yoran wanted to bring us. A resonance that never fades. A connection that transcends time.
The only thing we can hold on to tightly is the present.
Yes.
My cat speaking.
Only the present.
Two stand quietly on the empty ground as if they can still hear Jean's voice drifting in the wind, bringing a warmth that never truly disappeared.
We've been walking for a while, and it's almost time to meet up with the proxies.
I mean, we were just standing there from the what the description was, but okay.
All right, let's go find Belle and Wise.
And here we have Miss Fairy, the strongest AI around. Top-notch holo navigator with the sharpest tongue in new Eridu.
Huh, the strongest AI? Then... Fairy, on the wall, who's the best singer of them all?
You. You are. You always will be.
Ooh, she really is sharp.
Who would have thought? Astra's only gotten even more popular after the attack.
And on top of that, ODM Entertainment stock has shot up 30%.
And Fugues has dropped?
Their market value is now approaching 5 trillion dennies.
Okay.
It's still far from enough.
5 trillion dennies isn't enough? Ugh, a number that big makes my ears ring.
Wise, knock it off!
Nah.
I mean, if I want to break my contract with them, I'll need to save up enough for the penalty first.
This is my fault, Ms. Yao. If it weren't for me, you wouldn't be in such a tough spot.
What are you talking about? We only let go of something as trivial as money in exchange for someone as priceless as you.
Their relationship is so adorable! Ah!
Now
I mean,
that's
sorry.
something worth celebrating.
I know a great place to eat.
Perfect. I trust Belle's taste. It's gotta be great. It's a rare day off. Let's go right now.
Hold on.
Been flirted with, and now she doesn't know what to do with it.
Astra! Over here! Is there a special reason you chose to visit this store?
I've said it before. You can't just do things on a whim.
What should we do now?
Thankfully, the kind store owners can also help us run away.
Sorry, folks. We're on vacation today.
After a hearty meal, you sing karaoke with Astra and Evelyn. Still not satisfied? You have a second meal. After parting ways with them, you return home. Like Astra and I are becoming good friends now. All thanks to you, Belle. Ugh, I'm so full. My stomach. I can't even sit down. If you can't sit down, then lie down. If you can't sit... yeah. Today was really fun. Sweet dreams, Wise. Be dreaming about somebody. Ha! After a long, satisfying sleep. Since Seth is waiting here. Manager, I'm here to rent a tape. You're earlier than I would expected. Yeah, I left a little early today, seeing as I needed to come 6th Street to borrow tape before heading that way home. That way. Oh, did I not mention it to you?
I usually stay at the dorm nearby so that I can train longer. I only go home on weekends.
Spend time with your family?
You're going home to spend time with your family on the weekend? How many people are in your family, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, it isn't exactly taboo. My family's pretty ordinary. Just myself, my parents, and my older brother. My brother's rarely at home, though.
From Asuma's quest, he has, he's from a family of police. Or PubSec. Do you just like your brother?
What's with the sigh? Do you have a rough relationship with your brother?
Manager, can I ask you something? How's your relationship with your brother? Do you ever think he's annoying?
Yes! Yeah, I do feel that.
I guess our relationship is alright.
I mean, did you not? I mean, you were with us with the last video.
Every time we restock, he always weasels me into believing it's his turn to choose the movies. Turns out when I check the bills, he's picked them 4 out of 5 times. That crafty boy has no problem deceiving his own flesh and blood.
Oh, I see. Seems like everyone finds their older brother annoying, which means my family is normal. Though, I didn't always dislike my brother. We used to watch The Big Hollow together when we were kids. We'd even memorize the protagonist's lines.
Aww.
But that was a long time ago.
Yeah, me and my sister were
Now all he does is
antagonists.
call me simple-minded and self-righteous.
I would say, me and my sister, up until, like, I guess I was in 1st grade, got along pretty well, and then after that, I kind of just... those kinds of things okay to say to a younger brother.
Huh? Simple-minded? Self-righteous? Wise wouldn't speak to me like that.
Though, to be fair, I had reached a point where, I wanted to get her attention, and the only way I could do it was through annoying her, so I could kind of understand why.
Oh, don't all older brothers lecture their younger siblings?
I feel bad for you. I can understand now why you dislike your brother so much. I'm not trying to stir the pot. What about The Big Hollow? You mentioned earlier that it was your childhood favorite.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of that rookie investigator. Despite everyone saying that the disaster was unbeatable and he wouldn't be able to do anything about it, he never gave up. That's what a real hero of justice looks like.
Aww. The worldview of that movie is too complicated.
Come to think of it, I remember the rookie investigator being described as a simple-minded person by other characters in the movie too. Yet, I think that movie needs a protagonist like that when its worldview is so complicated. The Hollow in that movie is reality-defying sci-fi nonsense. They might be bizarre, but even Hollows need to follow some basic rules of physics and logic.
Oh, do you know a lot about Hollows?
No.
No wonder you're such a pro. A real film buff makes sure to do their research on the movies they watch.
Yeah. Yep, I've done a lot of homework.
Yeah. I've done some research because The Big Hollow has such a complicated background.
I couldn't totally understand everything they said in that movie when I was little, but there's one line from the protagonist that really stuck with me. No matter what, you can never go wrong saving someone.
Sure, yeah.
When my brother became a public security officer, I thought he would become a hero who fights for justice and protects the innocent, just like what he pledged to do when we were little. But now, well, it doesn't matter. I'll become more capable than my brother one day, and prove that he only sees me as simple-minded because he's lost touch with what's right.
Oh, you adorable little ball.
When I get home tonight, I want to see if he still remembers the lines he memorized back then.
Oh no. I thought your brother was home.
Your brother's at home today? And you're going to watch the movie with him? Didn't you just say you hate that guy?
weekends or family days. I suggested we spend some time watching a movie together. I do hate him, but it's not like I've cut him out of my life. I can't exactly separate myself from him during family gatherings now, can I?
Did you pick this?
Did you pick this movie specifically because your brother is coming back for the first time in a while?
It's for family day, and my parents are going to watch it too. My brother doesn't even care about our family. But if I left him out, I'd be making the same mistake as him.
Oh.
I refuse to be like him.
Oh, sweetie. Sure, that's it.
Sure, if that's what you think. I hope your family movie day goes well. Don't forget to spread the word about our video store. You're welcome to sign up for a family membership with us.
No problem. I'll ask my parents to tell their friends about your store. And I'll recommend it to my colleagues at the precinct, too. I'm gonna go now. It's a pretty long way back home. Catch you later.
He's adorable. Seth Lee's in a hurry. You wonder if there's a chance you'll meet his big brother in the future? Probably. Sounds like he holds a lot of power in public security, so maybe it's better not to cross paths. I mean, of all the shit I've been and stuck in Finn. I'll promote the store. Okay. There's Rain there. I wonder if she'll ever become, whatchamacallit? Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. Alright, y'all. I hope you have a good day or night, whenever it is, wherever it is you currently are. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and comment. Let's see. Not particularly. Alright, y'all.